Hello guys, welcome to my channel AK Mechanical Lecture. Today I have brought a new updates regarding faculty recruitment in different colleges. The first college is Kropady Group of Institution. In this group, they are inviting application for first college Kropady Degree College for professor, associate professor and assistant professor in the area computer science, political science, management, aviation, English and Kannada. The eligibility requirement is minimum 5 year teaching experience with PhD, NET, SLATE. Means they have mentioned if you have PhD with NET qualified, SLATE qualified, then you will be preferred. Next, Kropady College of Management. For this college, they are inviting application for professor, associate professor, and assistant professor post for in the area marketing and human resource. Eligibility criteria: minimum 5 year teaching experience with PhD. Another for Kropady College of Pharmacy for assistant professor in area pharmaceutical chemistry, pharmacology, pharmaceutics, pharma practice, pharmaceutical analysis, and quality assurance. So, if you have pharma with 2 year of teaching experience or freshers may also apply. Next is Kropady College of Physiotherapy. They are inviting application for professor, associate professor, and assistant professor in the area neurology and sports. So, for that, if you have MPT with 5 year of teaching experience, then you can apply. Or if you have post PhD 1 year of experience, then you can apply. Next one is Kropady Residential PU College. They are inviting application for lecturer post in the economics and English. Uh, for that, if you have master degree with 5 year of teaching experience, then you can apply. Other staffs also required like placement officer, soft skill trainer, HR executive, personal secretary, digital marketing executive, admission officer, video editor, event manager, clerical staff, telecaller. For that, if you have 2 year of experience in relevant professional activity, you can apply. So how you have to apply? You have to send your application with latest passport size photograph to careers@kropady.edu.in. It is in Bangalore. Next is Rise International School, Hosri. In this, they are inviting application for both Rise International School, Hosri and Swami Vivekanand National School, Rahatani. They are requiring faculty for various position for annual year 2022-23. For academic coordinator, event coordinator, vice principal, for that 3 to 5 years experience required. Another pre-primary, primary, middle and secondary teachers required. If you have graduate with D.Ed, B.Ed or ECC Ed, then you can apply. English, German, Sanskrit, Hindi, Marathi. Language teachers also required. Next, coding, animation, robotics, electronics and mechanics. A skill if you have, then you can apply for a skill trainer and HOD post. If you have experience in coaching in sports, then you can apply for coaches. And there is some administrative staff requirement like admin officer, school building supervisor, system administrator. Also requirement of librarian, art teacher, a school counselor and a special educator with relevant qualification and experience. So the walk-in interview is Swami Vivekananda National School, Ratani and Rise International School, Bhosri. Date in Swami Vivekananda, the walk-in date is 8 January from 9 to 5, and in Rise International School, the walk-in date is 9th January 2022 from 9 to 5. You can mail your resume on for Rise International School admission.arise@gmail.com and Swami Vivekanand SVNS pcmc@gmail.com. Next is Sri Bhagubhai Mafathlal Polytechnic College. It is in Mumbai. They have requirement for joint registrar. If you have graduate with minimum 15 year of teaching experience in well-known educational institution, of which at least 5 years should be at the level of deputy registrar, and having knowledge of Marathi, then you will be preferred. Next requirement is for technical assistant for IT. If you have diploma or degree in computer engineering or IT with 3 to 5 year of experience, then you can apply. For applying, you have to go to career section of www.sbmp.ac.in. Application through email you will be not preferred, means from career section you have to apply. Next is Mangalore Institute of Technology and Engineering. They have inviting application for the position of professor, associate professor and senior assistant professor for computer science, electronics communication engineering, mechanical, mechatronics, aeronautical engineering department of this institution. Qualification and experience is as per ICT norms. So you have to send your resume to careers@mit.ac.in within 7 days. Next vacancy is in Subharti University, Meerut. They have requirement for professor, associate professor, assistant professor, and senior resident in medical, physiotherapy, hospital administration, paramedical, dental, nursing, pharmacy, naturopathy and yogic sciences, law, fine arts and fashion design, arts and social sciences. In engineering also they have requirement, polytechnic education, physical education, then science, then home science, management, hotel management, Buddhist studies, and some non-teaching requirement also for clerical post, supervisor, if supervisor post, lab technician, for and dental mechanics, dental hygienist, lab assistant for computer application, physics, chemistry, computer science, lab assistant in geology. So for all these posts you can apply. Application for faculty must have PhD and or net qualified with good communication skill. You must apply in confident with latest biodata and passport size photograph. When coming to appear for personal interview, you must carry your credential photocopy with original for verification. So eligible candidate can send their application to the registrar along with their CV, copy of certificate within 10 days to email ID careers@subharti.org. It is 45 minutes drive from Delhi. They have mentioned it is in Meerut. Next is Sanskriti University. They have a requirement for Vice Chancellor, Registrar, Director Research, Director TNP, Director Admission and Outreach, Deans, Professor, Associate Professor, Assistant Professor in Engineering and IT, Management and Commerce, Education, Fashion Designing and Fine Arts, Basic and Applied Sciences, Tourism and Hospitality, Agriculture, Humanity and Social Sciences, Medical and Allied Sciences, Pharmacy, Nursing, Foreign Languages and Trainer Soft Skill, Law and Legal Studies, Indian Medicine. Qualification and experience is as per UGC norms. If you want to apply, so you have to go to career section. In that you got one link, apply now. From that you can apply. Visit college website, Sanskriti University official website. From that you can apply. Next is Matayamal Engineering College. They have inviting application for professor, associate professor and assistant professor in agriculture, biomedical, biotech, CSE, IT, ECE, EEE, civil, mechanical, mechatronics, maths, physics, chemistry, English, MBA and MCA. You have to send your resume on careers@mec.edu.in. Next is PP Savannah University. They have requirement for professor, associate professor, assistant professor and tutor in liberal arts and management studies, design for a school of architecture, a school of engineering, a school of sciences, a school of physiotherapy, nursing, public health, law, homeopathy, medical college and hospital and agriculture. They also have requirement for GRF and SRF for Center of Research Excellence. If you have PhD and postdoc, then you can apply. They also have requirement for Center for Language Studies for English, German and French. Non-teaching position also vacant for admission counselor, officer, account officer, clerk, hostel, lab assistant, PA2, provost and HR. So you have to send your resume within 15 days to careers@ppsu.ac.in. Next is Pratibha Group of Institution. They have requirement for business management college for professor, associate professor and assistant professor and librarian. For AICTE approved MBA and MCA program, qualification as per AICTE norms. So you have to send your resume on info@kes.org, or submit hard copy of application on or before 20th January 2022 to institute address. This vacancy is for Pratibha International School and Junior College, so you can apply also for this, like science, English, math subjects, IT like subjects. So you have to send your resume. Minimum experience required 5 years, so you can send your resume before 20 January to admission at the rate of Pratibha Cent School, Pratibha International School.org. Next is CIT, Cambridge Institute of Technology. It is in Mangalore. Requirement for teaching and non-teaching position, teaching position, professor, associate professor, and assistant professor in computer science department, electronics, basic science, physical education director, etc. And some non-teaching posts also vacant. So you have to send your resume to principal.nc@cambridge.edu.in on or before 10 January. Next is university. They have requirement for professor, associate professor, and assistant professor in science, biotech, and engineering for computer science branch, electrical electronics branch, mechanical and computer engineering branches. Also vacancy for computer application, Python, advanced Java, big data analyst, internet of things, cloud computing, machine learning. In education department also having vacancy. Next is journalism, mass communication, law, management, pharmacy, professional communication and agriculture. Mainly PhD and NET in the relevant area. If you have, then you can apply. So you have to send your resume before 14 January to recruitment@universities.org. Next is GL Bajaj Institute of Technology and Management, and they have walk-in interview on 9th January 2022 for the post of professor, associate professor, and assistant professor for computer science and engineering, IT, and artificial intelligence and machine learning, artificial intelligence and data science, and for MCA. So reporting time 10 to 12 on 9 January. You can also send your CV to jobs@glvitm.ac.in. Next is G. Narayan Institute of Technology and Science. They have vacancy for professor, associate professor, and assistant professor in computer science and engineering branch, computer science and engineering for artificial intelligence and machine learning, for data science, IT, computer science and technology. For all these, they have vacancy. So you can send your resume to principal@gnits.ac.in before 12th January. So that's all about today's update. If you are visiting first time my channel, so subscribe the channel and share it with your friends who have requirement of faculty like jobs. Thank you.